Hi, family. I am back with another reading. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for your return. We're going to go ahead and get started into this message. But first, I want to give thanks to the Most High God for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, being all good, and being the only wise God. And giving thanks to my ancestors for the sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. And giving thanks to my spirit team for and angels for their guidance and support. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this message. I pulled some cards earlier, some ancestors messages to crown this reading. I want to go over those. Okay, so the first one is a spiritual test is coming. Stay grounded and aligned. Not everything needs to be known right now. Trust in divine mystery. Someone seeks to deceive you. Stay vigilant. Isolation is a shadow. Periods of solitude or exclusion in past lives affecting soul connections. Now, I connect deeply with others, embracing community and longevity. Love is the highest vibration. Open your hearts. A past life connection returns. A familiar soul will reappear. Abundant mindsets. Open to receiving positive beliefs, worthiness, embrace the belief that there is unlimited abundance in the world. The shift will allow wealth to flow more freely into your life. Break the cycle. You were chosen to heal. Reconnection with your inner wisdom. You already have the answer. And we have betrayal. A shadow here. Past experience of treachery affecting current relationships. I release past betrays, and welcome trusting, honest relationships. Okay, so there's a test here. Hmm. Something to do with isolation and betrayal. Okay, is it shadows? Someone seeks to deceive, stay vigilant. Okay, so love is the highest vibration. Open your heart. Okay, so what I'm getting is stay connected to the community. Okay, it's abundant mindset, sharing wealth, knowledge, wisdom, information through wisdom. Okay, is the answer. And there is somebody that don't like it. Okay, with this betrayal. Okay, so past life relationships is affecting this relationship. It's affecting this reading of some sort. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. With this, a spiritual test is coming. Stay grounded and aligned. I pull a soulmate recognition. Okay, so there is a soul that is recognized. You've encountered a significant soul. Okay, so this is an energy of someone that's supposed to come in contact with this lifetime. Okay, they've been recognized. I did pull an energy. It says Valley of Shadows. And it says, step into the involving valley of shadows. Here fears are faced and encouraging, and encourage is forged in dimly lit paths. So this is like the dark energy I'm getting, okay? Because when you deal with the shadows, you deal with the parts of yourself that that's come pretty accustomed to living, the only way of living through the shadows. Okay, so it could be a test coming to a soulmate that is probably experiencing valleys of in the shadows of the valley, where you have to face your fears. You have to face your fears in the valley of shadows, right? They're there. Okay. So a spiritual test is coming for that energy. Okay, we got euphoria at the bottom of the deck I'm looking at. You are experiencing an emotional high. Okay, so they could be excited. Okay. So not everything needs to be known right now. Trust in divine mastery. So let's get an energy around this. Okay, so we have testing a connection. One or both of you are questioning this connection. So there is a soulmate that is in a situation where they're being tested. Okay, everything doesn't need to be known right now. Right now, you just need to know that you're in a shadow. Okay, you're dealing with your shadows. You're dealing with the part of you, that's uncomfortable, right? With the ancestors' message, right? In order for you to have abundant mindset, we have to think about making the changes in our life that's directly related to our shadows. Okay, so you could be looking at your life and seeing just a lot of things you're not happy with right now. Okay, so it says not everything needs to be known. Okay, so sometimes it could be just a place for you to just look and see who's around you and what shadows are surfacing, and seeing how they connect with the people that are around you. If they're connecting, they're making you, the shadows are uncomfortable and the people around you are testing you. Okay, you're being tested, basically. Okay, one or both of you are questioning this bond. So it's part of life. Okay, being tested. Okay, it could be that you're not testing it. It did want to come out in reverse. So it could be like, what's going on. Okay, check how it resonates. So we're going to go ahead and pull our energy around that. Okay, then we're going to move across the board. Someone seeks to deceive you. No, not everything needs to be known at this time. Okay, so testing the connection. Okay, you could be in a private relationship at this time. Okay, so some people may not know that you could be feeling guilty. Your soulmate recognition. So you could be recognizing your soul is dealing with some shadows as well. We got test. A spiritual test is coming. Okay, and then we have testing the connection is the next energy with the soulmate recognition. So you could be testing the connection in this private relationship. Not everything needs to be known right now. Trust in the divine mystery. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. It says fresh ideas. Okay, so you could be looking for fresh ideas or have some fresh ideas at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Someone seeks to deceive you. Stay vigilant. Third eye opening. Okay, so you could be seeing something now. Okay, you could be putting things together. Honoring your ancestors is in reverse. Okay, so your third eye is opening. Okay, you could be seeing something with your third eye. Be mindful that I don't know why I'm saying this, but you're not alone. You could be, I don't know, some people, you could be not be alone in this private relationship. There could be some people know that you're in a relationship that you think is private, but it's really not. Okay, so we have honoring your ancestors in reverse, open gratitude and remembrance. So honoring your ancestors is, oh, when the saints come marching in, I want to be in that number. When the saints come marching in, that is the way to honor your ancestors if you don't know. Okay, it's in the reverse. You can hum it, you can sing it, okay? But it will definitely bring your ancestors to the present where you are, okay? They will give you the strength that you need, okay? They will give you show you something through your third eye, okay? So that's a message for you. We're gonna go ahead and get my energy around this here and see. It says someone seeks to deceive you. So somebody doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay. So know that. I'm looking at this proper relationship. So it could be somebody you're in a relationship. It says steady progress. Okay. It's move with deliberate care and patience and attentive. Attentiveness guides you to thoughtful and through thoughtful achievements. Okay, so just be small steps, just the thought of your ancestors, just to, hey, whoever in your, just think of your ancestors, someone who's not there with you that has been loving, supporting you in your life, when they were around. They want you to know that they're still here and that there is something that you need to be aware of around you, okay? Around us, I feel called to say. Around us, okay? So we have police at the bottom of the deck. I don't know, it could have something to do where you may need to call the police. Okay? If you need to, feel safe. Small steps, steady progress. Move with deliberate care and patience. Be patient. Okay? Your answers will make something very clear for you. Okay? It'll become so clear where you'll know. If you don't know right now, you just got to be patient. Take small steps, hum it, think it. Be open to receiving. Think of the love, think of the care that they once gave you when they were around, or think about what you need help in. Okay. So we have the next one is isolation. Periods of solitude or exclusion in past lives affecting social connections now. So this has something to do with a past life connection. Okay. Say, I connect deeply with others, emotions, embracing community, and belonging. So this has something to do with you being alone, feeling alone. Okay, there are some type of blockages that's coming with this isolation. It says something is preventing movement forward. So only you would know what that is. Okay, so you may need to get out and go for a walk or be amongst people or to be able to share or to speak out about what's going on. Okay, the energy that I already put previously was blockage is detected. Okay, so you're definitely feeling something, knowing something with your third eye. You see something. Okay, you praise. So it could come from. It could be a shadow. It's an uncomfortable situation. You don't like to be alone, but you are for whatever reason. Okay, so it is bringing some sort of blockage. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and pull the energy around that. We have answers unfold. So this is the energy of something could have ignited your imagination, your thoughts. Okay, this person's head is blown off. The head, the brain, kind of like keep your mind open, and it will be willing to learn from the experience. So this is an experience. That's true. Okay, because sometimes your shadows are just experiences that we've come very comfortable in. Okay, and we just comfortable in it. We just do it because it's the thing to do. We know how to do it. We know we're comfortable with it. It doesn't necessarily make us happy. That's what something you need to pay attention to and understanding. By uh, dealing with this blockage detected, find out what the blockage is. And I think you already did with this answers unfold. Okay, answers. Something's probably coming to you now. Okay, in isolation. So don't be a fear. A lot of times, isolation is directly related to fear. So be mindful of that. Okay, figure out, pay attention to your fears. Okay, Hold on one second. Okay, so it has love is the highest vibration. Open your heart is the next energy. Okay, so he's got to find love in a situation. Okay, we did unexpected money. Okay, so a financial surprise is coming to you. Love is the highest vibration. Open your heart. Okay, so it could be in reverse. I don't know. It could be not expecting any money, or you maybe expecting some financial surprise. Okay, maybe not. It was in the reverse, but the whole deck is in reverse. So take it how it resonates. Okay, so we're gonna pull the energy around that. Okay, so let's see, what energy do you have? Okay, so it says unwavering faith. Oh, so you could be having faith. Okay, faith could be stand firm in your belief, your steadfast spirit guide, your spirit guides, steadfast spirit guides you through uncertainty. Okay, so your faith. Standing in your faith, just imagining, you already got it. Okay. So there could be some type of lipstick stains, evidence of emotional intelligence. Scales is balancing the scales. This could be something for you. Some type of evidence. Lipstick stains of emotional intelligence. Balancing the scales for you. Seeks equilibrium in love and career. Harmonizing your inner scales to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. Okay, so something's kind of balancing. Some evidence, lipstick stains, emotional intelligence, scales of balance, unexpected money. So that could be whatever that means to you. Okay, I'm gonna keep on moving. So it says a past life connection returns, a familiar soul will reappear. So this could be the evidence that you could probably be recognizing because it has something to do with some lipstick stains. Yeah. So this is some type of evidence. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the energy around that and find out what's going on. Okay. We have new job position. A past life returns, a familiar soul returns. So we have a new job position. Okay, so this could be an opportunity for a new job or a past life protection returns. Could remind you of a new job or a position. Okay. We have inner work required. Focus on personal healing before union. Okay, so it's something that definitely needs to focus on shadow work to be reminding you of this. And hustle and versus alignment. So are you focused on forcing or flowing in your work? Okay, so you could be feeling like you're hustling as opposed to working. All right. So that way about a connection returning and rewriting family history. Okay, so this has something to do with, are you the cycle breaker? Person being a cycle breaker, you being a cycle breaker, and the connection that's returning. Okay, so I'm just gonna power all those. So let's see, a past life connection returns. Rewriting family history. Are you flowing, or it says divinely guided? Okay, so you could have been wondering. Okay, it says divinely guided. Trust the wisdom of the universe and reclaim open to receive guidance as your journey through life's mysteries. Okay, so it's a connection that was that that you need a cycle you need to complete. You need to fulfill. You need to follow through on. Okay, you could be feeling things are getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. Okay, so one step at a time. You're divinely guided. Just feel have faith in that. Just it's mainly it's not really the destination, it's the what we learn in the process of getting to where we're going, how we're feeling, how we're coming out of it, how do we make ourselves feel better in a situation we in, though we may not have control of, how can we come out of isolation, how can we, you know what I'm saying, deal with this betrayal. It's just like we're going to be guided with your ancestors. Okay, this is the ancestor message. They just say stay vigilant. Just stay vigilant that somebody's there to betray you. Just know that. Okay, there's nothing to stress about. It's just have faith. Everything's gonna work out, and it will. Just have faith. That's what it says, to have faith in the situation. Believing that the end result is going to work out, regardless of not knowing the details leading up to it. But staying vigilant, having in faith, moving in love, not in fear. Okay, because it's either gonna be moving in love or you're gonna be moving in fear. You can't be moving in both. Okay, fear is a low vibration, love is a high vibration. So in all situations, act with love, see love, be in love, and just be cool with love. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna get you through. Okay, so abundant mindset. We walk with the next energy is abundant mindset, and that's something directly to do with your finances. Open to receiving positive belief worthiness. Okay, so believe that you're worthy to think positive and be open to receiving with abundant mindset. So whatever you tell yourself, you know, if you a page, say you a king, say you the emperor. If you the, whatever it is, put you at the top of the highest you can be about whatever it is. Don't be low and just be scarcity mindset and thinking that you have to be low to play low to fit in or to be hidden. No, it's something, your connection returns, which means that we deal with these connections over and over and over again until we learn the lessons that they're called to for us to learn. Okay, so if you're playing small, it's time for you to play big. If you've been, you know what I'm saying, if you've been isolating yourself, it's time for you to come out. If you've been betrayed, it's time for you to stay vigilant and see what it is, what it looks like. That's what it is, and that's what it is. And don't be caught up in that. Okay, abundant mindset. Let's get energy around that. Because people gonna hate, they're gonna be jealous, they gonna be projecting their feelings and their thoughts on you, but that's just low vibration. That's what's gonna come with it. Just you just changing who you are, especially when you're elevating up out of a situation. But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So telepathic communications could be something that brings you abundant mindsets. You are connecting in the 5D. So knowing that connecting to someone in the 5D makes you feel like you're abundant. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I don't know why I feel like I need to say that there are haters. They could have you feeling a low vibration. When you connect on the low vibration in isolation with your mind is definitely going, which is true. We all go through that, right? Bank failure. Okay, so you could be want to communicate abundant mindset and you're broke, but it's okay because by faith, that's what God says. Believe in the things that are unseen. So we are to only focus on things that are good, that are noble, that are right, that are pure, that are true. You are deserving of abundance. So start with that. Okay? Because it's okay to feel that way. The bank will change, the situation will change once we change our mindset. Abundant mindset, it says. Okay? Open to receiving because I don't know who you are, but we're gonna get more into the energies. So some people be projecting their brokenness onto you. You probably not even really broke. Over here, it looks like you got love is a connection. Love is somebody expects the money, or maybe you're not expecting any money. I don't know. Take a high resonate, and your telepathic communications is coming in that is causing some sort of bank failure. Abundant mindset, telepathic communications, bank failure. I don't know how that works, but it could be make sense to you. Okay, so we have entrepreneur energy. Okay, entrepreneurial energy. It says your business ideas have potential. So you could be saying that telepathically you love the energy of someone's business and you think it's worth a lot of money. even though a person could be sitting in a broke situation, because isolation could cause brokenness. Dealing with low vibe and energy could definitely keep you baroque in projection, you know, in a scarcity mindset. Take how I resonate. Okay, you could be seeing some hidden strength. Okay, your struggles are revealing inner power. So this is why you have a telepathic communication. Oh my God, it's like it's so amazing. Okay, it says break the cycle. You are chosen to heal. Okay, we all are chosen to heal our bloodline and our descendants to come after us by facing the shadows that we carry that we are uncomfortable with. So, with that being said, with that being done, if you're doing that, you automatically receive your ancestral inheritance. They can give you ideas. They can show you ways of making money. They can help you gain financially by just being open. Because if we think about it, being in isolation and feeling betrayed, it can have you feeling like you are missing out. But it's a perfect time to connect with your ancestors because it's a time of silence where you can hear them in silence. They've probably been speaking already, but if you're unaware of their communication, then you can bypass it or push it to the side or think it's just you, and you know what I mean. But no, they speak in whispers. Okay, he said hidden strength is here. So breaking the cycle, you were chosen to heal. To heal, the strength is within. Okay, it is within you. When you decide to break a cycle, you have the strength within you. Know that for a fact. Okay, you will kind of go. You will go into an ego versus soul. Your soul is going to struggle with your ego, your higher self, and your ego are at odds. Okay, so your higher self and your ego could be at odds. So trying to hold on to your ego can make you weak. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel like that's where your strength is, but it's not. Okay, it's within you. Okay, you are here. You have the strength to do whatever mission that you're here to do. Okay, you'll find out what that is. In isolation, I said in isolation, but it's a period of solitude, of exclusion. In past lives, it was affecting your social connections now. So I can resonate with that energy. Okay. So you may like to be alone, but it's called for you to connect. Okay. So we have breaking the cycle, hidden strengths. I see emotional clarity. You can be feeling clear now. Okay. About breaking a cycle and having an inner strength and feeling clear about your emotions and knowing how to move forward. Okay. Which is beautiful. We're going to go ahead and feel the energy around it. It says it's worth the effort, okay? It's an ocean of possibilities at the bottom of the deck, an ocean of possibilities when you break the cycle. Navigate through the boldness, the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. So there's plentiful paths and opportunities in breaking the cycle. Okay, using your inner strength, it is worth the effort. Okay, ancestors are showing up. Embrace the challenges as opportunities to growth. Knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. That's how I feel. I'm like, oh my God, I was so excited before I went live. I'm like, oh my God, I know they're about to show out. Okay, so there's inner strength in breaking the cycle. Okay, this is a lot. It says reconnect with your inner wisdom. Okay, your inner wisdom will show you the true love confirmation. This is a deep giving bond, genuine bond, higher self activation. Okay, when you connect with your wisdom, emotional rebirth when you connect with your wisdom. Light workers activation is in reverse. Your higher abilities are awakening. So once you do that, your light workers abilities will be activated. Okay, and you will automatically be in a magnetic attraction. Okay? When you connect with your higher wisdom. Okay? You may be experiencing a surprise emotion. Unexpected feelings are surfacing. Okay, we have spiritual gifts awakening. So that's when you tap into that energy in your inner wisdom and just that door being unlocked. There's a magnetic attraction that will naturally activate your light workers um, activation. It's going to do it automatically because it's in reverse right now. Okay. So let's see. Let's get one energy. Let's see what comes out. Reconnect with your inner wisdom. Dang. Okay. Dang. So you have to make a decision though. Light within the chaos. Find hope even in struggles. With this ego versus soul conflict again, your ego has been taken over, has been running things for a very long time. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so ego versus soul conflict. The mind is resisting what the heart knows. Know that. Sometimes you gotta tell your head to just shut down. It's like a TV screen. It wants to replay everything that it once went through, and that's just not getting you anywhere. Because if it would have, you wouldn't be in isolation. Okay, so sometimes we have to shut off that TV, okay, in our mind and plug into the one in our heart. Because the one in our heart is speaking from the heart. It has all the treasures there. Okay, so sometimes you just don't, just cut your mind off for an hour. Say, I don't care what I think. I'm not going to get up and move. I'm not going to make no actions. I'm not going to do anything my mind is calling me to do. I'm not going to accept the feelings that it's giving me. I'm not going to I'm not going to accept the story that it's telling me. I'm not going to see the outcome that it's trying to display to me. At that time, you just replace it with what you want to replace it with. Okay, you have permission. Okay, to do that. That's how you win over the ego. You have to shut it down. Okay, it's not who you are. It's designed to protect you, but you don't need protecting because it has not. It's probably got you what it's probably got you where you are now. Okay, so we need to put it down and try something new. Okay, try your soul. Focus on your soul. This being quiet and being in stillness, it will unlock your heart. It will unlock your heart. Embrace vulnerability. Let love guide your journey to your self discovery. Okay, so that is unlocking your heart once you let go of your ego, tapping in and reconnecting with your inner wisdom. You have already, you know the answers already. Okay, you already know the answers. All right, so we have betrayal here, and this is a past life shadow. Okay, so we have two shadows, isolation and betrayal. So I'm thinking one affecting the other. This betrayal could be causing you to feel isolated. Past experience of treachery affecting current relationships. I receive past betrays and welcome trusting, honest relationships. This has something to do directly with disconnected from people, not wanting to be bothered. I totally am connecting with this reading. Okay, so let's see what it says. It says emotional rebirth. Okay, you are transforming from the inside out. Okay, and we have light workers activation. Your healing abilities are awakening. Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting is like this is directly related to betrayal. They want you to feel isolated, so you will not share your natural gifts and your natural love is the highest vibration. Okay, past life connections, not willing to heal, holding you back from moving forward. Let them, they seek it to deceive you because both of the energies of this shadows that showed up on the table has something to do directly with past experiences, past life experiences, past, um, past connections affecting now. Okay, So emotional rebirth, you are transforming from the inside out. Okay, and then you have light workers activation. Your healing abilities are awakening. So as that's a shadow. Do you see what happens when the shadow comes? When you deal with the shadows, it's like everything, all the cards in reverse just flip, right side up. With this isolation, you have answers. You look at your mind just blew up. You know what I'm saying? Ideas just ready to start flooding in. Okay? Because you're out of isolation. Because the answers are starting to flow in. Because you're connecting with someone that understands you and that you're not alone. Though people may make you feel like you are. That means you have a gift. Your healing abilities that you have that probably wasn't activated, or you probably was activated them in the wrong sense or environment or with the wrong people. They want your activation to be for them. So because you wasn't awakened to it. Okay, but now that you know that you have emotional rebirth and light workers activation, where your healing abilities are awakening. Okay, so let's get an energy. Somebody is pissed off about that. I looked at the cards, and somebody's like this, pissed at you that you're adapting to this transformation. Well, that inspires me. Okay, to do more of it. Okay, it should inspire you as well to do more of it. Okay, if they don't like it, make sure you love it. Okay, yeah, so it helps you to create a new identity. Okay, when you deal with your emotion, when you have an emotional rebirth and the light workers activation, it helps you create a new identity, which is basically giving you the insight and the wisdom to deal with the light and the dark side. Okay, you could have been completely, you know, immersed into the dark. Okay, but when you bring the light in with the light workers activation, now you have balance. Okay, so it speaks of embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting and narrative aligned with your true essence. Okay, your true essence. Okay, because why do we got copycat at the bottom of the deck? Who was you copying? Or somebody was copying you, or yeah, you wasn't your real self. If you was just now creating a new identity, somebody's been trying to copy you in some sort of way. Okay, I don't know, a new identity that you have, which you're connected to yourself, right? You're out of isolation. You are allowing the past betrayals to pass by and don't allow them to keep you feeling like you're trapped. What does it say again? Past experience of treachery affecting current relationships. So it's not even your current situation. It's the past people from past lives affecting that was that you have to heal. Once you heal that, then you're not part of the betrayal anymore. So that fades away. They fade away. So you're coming from the darkness into the light, right? Activating. So it just balances you, right? It's just like the yin and yang energy. It balances you once you can bring both the light and the dark. And not be afraid of the dark. Don't have no fear. Okay, you know what it is. You know how it works. You know how they operate. You know to seek vigilance when you're dealing with these people. Steady progress, moving forward. Yeah, and then that way you would destroy that what once destroyed you. Okay, so I'm gonna put some energies. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space on this phone to keep going. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably end it here. You could already be knowing something. You already knowing it, T. So what I'm gonna go ahead and heal this energy. I'll walk with my ancestors to heal this energy. Just be present in the now. Mindfulness to be present in the moment. and gain insight. Okay, so you just need to just be mindful in the moment and just embrace what you have, what you gained so far from the energy that we've talked about. Okay, we spoke about. Okay, not everything needs to be known right now. Okay, about this private relationship. One or both of you are questioning this bond. Okay, not everything needs to be known right now. All right, so basically, the ancestors is just saying, just take care of yourself. Understand that what you're feeling has something to do with past life relationships. Okay, maybe the both of you were betrayed in a past life. Maybe both of you were isolated in a past life, affecting today, current isolation and betrayal. Take it how it resonates. Okay, there is a karmic interference. So pay attention to what you're feeling. All your feelings are not your feelings. The projections that people can be projecting onto you is, could be causing you to feel a certain type of way. But you have every reason to be happy because you could be thinking you're not expecting any money, but you are expecting some money because you're doing the healing that you're called to do. And don't even worry anything outside of that because with that healing, you're going to have a clarity of who you are, where you're going, where you've been, what's going on around you, and just, allow the time each day to just turn off the television in your mind, okay, and just live in your heart. Okay, living in your heart may cause you to tear up. It's okay, let it out. But pay attention to what's causing you to tear. Don't be the victim, just be the observer of what's going on in your heart and the things around you. Don't be a part of anything where you just jump into something compulsively, just out of anxiety because you in your mind. Okay, so just think it through, take it easy. Okay, stick around for the end of this reading for me to heal this energy and know that it is a boss mindset. Check it out. Okay, you'll be having a boss mindset. By the end of this reading, step into your power and leadership role. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call on my blessed ancestors of healing love. I want to thank them for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength, and ask them to guide me, my hands, heart, and spirit, thanking them for their protection and their blessing, and may their legacy live on through me. They're going to walk with me as I heal my shadows, okay, which is fear of visibility, unfulfilled potential, soul contracts, karmic debts, persecution, loss, martyrdom, control issues, fear of responsibility, self-sacrifice, fear of success, and trauma. Okay, so I'm going to ask them to walk with me as walk use me as they heal these energies through me. Okay, which is a spirit test is coming. Not everything needs to be known. Someone seeks to deceive you. Stay vigilant. Isolation, love is the highest vibration. The past life connection returns. Abundant mindset, break the cycle, reconnect with your inner wisdom. Betrayal, soulmate recognition, testing the connection, third eye opening. Honor your ancestors. Blockage detected. Unexpected money. Rewriting family history. In entrepreneurial energy, telepathic communications, hidden strength, ego versus soul, conflict, emotional rebirth, and light workers activation. We have valley of shadows, private relationships that steady progress, answers unfold, unwavering faith, divinely guided, getting better, bank failure, worth the effort, unlock your heart, create a new identity. We have more energies here. Hustle versus alignment, inner work required, new job or position, uh, okay, rewriting family history. It says, I am the vessel of divine love, open to receive infinite abundance because abundance is my birthright. I'm aligned with sacred purpose, ready for my soul partner's arrival because abundance is my birthright. I'm receiving with gratitude the blessings designed only for me because abundance is my birthright. I'm walking into my new life with joy, trust, and divine alignment because abundance is my birthright. I am calling in universal prosperity through the language of love. Because abundance is my birthright, I'm creating with spirit, and all that I build multiplies in light. Because abundance is my birthright, I am magnetizing opportunities that match my heart's vibration. Because abundance is my birthright, I am a cosmic creator, harmonizing love and legacy in each step. Because abundance is my birthright, I am seen, chosen, and cherished by divine partnership because abundance is my birthright. I am free to receive the miracles I used to only dream about because abundance is my birthright. I am surrounded by divine orchestration in every detail of my rise because abundance is my birthright. I'm a living prayer being answered through sacred union and truth because abundance is my birthright. I am building with those who honor, love, purpose, and divine integrity because abundance is my birthright. I'm stepping boldly into the spotlight of my soul mission because abundance is my birthright. I am loved by the universe in ways that surprise and restore me because abundance is my birthright. I am the embodiment of love in motion, expanding the cosmics through my joy because abundance is my birthright. I am here to co create divine change, legacy, partnership because abundance is my birthright. I am fully supported in every leap, every yes, every rebirth because abundance is my birthright. I am attracting divine collaborators who honors my sacred blueprint because abundance is my birthright. I'm overflowing with creativity and cosmic clarity in this new era because abundance is my birthright. I am whole, healed, and worthy of love that mirrors the divine because abundance is my birthright. I am living proof that faith opens the doors, abundance walks through because abundance is my birthright. I am attuned to infinite possibilities and multidimensional blessings because abundance is my birthright. I am trusted with wealth, wisdom, and well being across all realms because abundance is my birthright. I am the bridge between heaven and earth, and I welcome my divine rewards because abundance is my birthright. I am held in sacred grace as I step into my highest expression because abundance is my birthright. I am radiating love that transforms timelines and attracts miracles because abundance is my birthright. I am divinely paired with those who carry similar light and mission because abundance is my birthright. I'm creating a legacy of truth, love, and liberation because abundance is my birthright. I am honored to receive the fulfillment of what my soul already knows is mine because abundance is my birthright. I'm grounded in divine trust, knowing that all is unfolding in perfect time because abundance is my birthright. I am rising in the phoenix as the phoenix with wings full of gold, glory, and guidance because abundance is my birthright. I am an open channel for universal love to birth beauty through me because abundance is my birthright. I am a sacred space for love to rest, rise, and ripple out into the world because abundance is my birthright. I am claiming the timelines of healing, harmony, and holy wealth because abundance is my birthright. I am standing in my divine inheritance with reverence and joy because abundance is my birthright. I am a clear match for divine appointments, love contracts, and new life because abundance is my birthright. I'm receiving accelerated favor and quantum growth because abundance is my birthright. I am the miracle in my lineage has prayed for into form because abundance is my birthright. I am the dream blooming in sacred soil, watered by divine love because abundance is my birthright. I am infinitely loved, infinitely supported, and infinitely resourced because abundance is my birthright. I am awakening to a new realm of blessings prepared just for me because abundance is my birthright. I am a magnet for divine truth, heart aligned success, and pure joy because abundance is my birthright. I am ready to embody love and leave a legacy of light because abundance is my birthright. I am flowing with the universe in a dance of co creation and divine union because abundance is my birthright. I am blessed in business, bonded in love, and bold in purpose because abundance is my birthright. I'm aligning with new frequencies that birth global transformations because abundance is my birthright. I am the lighthouse of divine love to find its way home because abundance is my birthright. I am committed to sacred expansion, guided by love and inner truth because abundance is my birthright. I am ready right now to receive, radiate, and rise because abundance is my birthright. I say amen, and so it is. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.